Hey everyone, it's Fitz with your Power Talk. Hope you're doing well. It's Monday. It's strange having Monday press conferences. Even Chris Kleiman admitted that today. We were up there Saturday night. We ended up working late into the night, worked on Sunday, worked a little bit on Monday to get everything cleaned up and ready to go. All our coverage up from the previous game, done, gone. We're on to the Tulane game. That's the way it's going to be this season. You got to turn it around quickly. And we're getting ready to not just go to New Orleans, but to cover a game between Kansas State and Tulane. It's taught me something that is pretty clear about K-Staters. And I've known this. It didn't teach me fresh. It just reminded me, I guess. K-Staters can hold a grudge. They really can. And I think I have something to say about that. First reminder, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. But more importantly, right now, we're having a sale at Go PowerCat, 75% off. I thought it ended tonight, but I think it ends tomorrow night. Don't mess around. Go take advantage of our sale at Go PowerCat, 75% off an annual subscription. If you enjoy our free stuff, please consider supporting our actual site as we continue to offer K-Staters really in-depth coverage. We had so much game coverage, analysis, post-game, video, audio, and writing. Thank you so much for your support. And we'll do the same thing after Tulane on Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, I guess will be the coverage, as K-State plays down there. Ron Gilbert and I will be in New Orleans for that game. But boy, folks don't let go of that loss from 2 years ago. I know the fans have been thinking about it, and even the players brought it up. Hadley Panzer said, boy, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth when you lose a game like that. Let's rewind to that game. That was a contest in which K-State just never got going. And I think it was play calling in many ways. They just never got that offense in sync. They never put enough pressure on Tulane's defense to score points. And they were so cautious about showing too much of the playbook that they lost the game. That can't be repeated. I know everyone wants to save Avery Johnson's greatest moments for later in the season, and I'll have thoughts on that in Tuesday's Daily Delivery. But after what happened, you got to go to Tulane and put it out there. As much as it takes to win, certainly, and you can't wait around to the third quarter or fourth quarter to figure out maybe we need to do some more things. Just apply pressure from the start, get this thing knocked out. We really don't know how good Tulane is. I mean, they played an absolute nobody in their opener. They did look good. They ran up a bunch of points. The new quarterback looks great. We'll have all kinds of breakdown of the Green Wave later in the week. But with a new coach, new quarterback, new program, you don't really know. And look, this guy was at Troy last year. Troy came to Manhattan. So there's a sense of familiarity between those two coaches and the stuff they run. I'm kind of blown away that K-Staters almost are like bitter towards Tulane for winning the game. That's how football works. If you don't show up on the right day with the right amount of oomph, you're going to get oomphed. That was all technical. Don't try to do that on your own. It's a very complex thought. Yeah, they just played like crap. Now, that was a good football team. They won the Big 12, for goodness sakes. And you do stop and wonder, if they hadn't stumbled over Tulane, what would K-State have turned out to be that season? I don't know. I mean, they won the Big 12 title, and would they gone to an even better bowl game? Well, they went to the Sugar Bowl. So at the end of the day, I don't know that loss really cost much, and maybe it fueled K-State going forward. This team needs to be more emphatic. This team needs to come out and put a foot on a throat. And I know Avery Johnson was a senior in high school when K-State lost to Tulane, but I'm sure he's hearing about it in the locker room. And there's a lot of young guys in this team that are probably hearing from the older players that played that day in Bill Snyder Family Stadium and still remember it. And they're still bitter. And they desperately want to get this win. And this program, this team this season just can't afford any stumbles along the way that were caused by being too cautious. That's not how college football works. And you don't get points for holding stuff back. You get victories by scoring enough points to win. And you better make sure you're scoring points. And I know that sounds ridiculously simple. I know. But K-State just tends to get too guarded at times, too protective and overthinking things. Go to Tulane and win. And then you got a quicker turnaround with a Friday game against Arizona. That's absolutely huge. Don't stumble along the way to something bigger and better. Take care of business. It's Tulane and K-State, 11 a.m. Central on Saturday from New Orleans. As I mentioned, we'll be there. Daphne will not be there. Daphne will be here, probably licking her paws. Are they good? They look delicious.